What's the deal, man? Jeez. What's up, y'all? We back. I was looking outside. My sprinklers been tripping. So, trying to figure out, you know, whatever. Oh, praise the Lord. Um, if y'all missed the dinner cruise last night, you missed the time. We had a time last night. What? OMG. And man, some of you, we had a time last night. No liquor, no alcohol, none of those things, no weed, just people having a tremendous time. I wonder why it took us so long. We could have had more people on the ship, but whatever, whatever. Those who made it, and I pray they had a wonderful time. Boy, the dance floor was full. Anyway, let's jump in. Let's jump in. We are on page 20. I'm going to stay in this chapter a little longer because I think that it is one of the keys to a good business is you have to know your numbers. Let me read the scripture and I jump in. Luke 14:28 says this, but don't begin until you count the costs. For who would begin construction of a building without first calculating the cost to see if there is enough money to finish? Now, if you guys did not know, I used to travel the country as a business trainer. Okay, if you did not know. Before I was a pastor, I was a business trainer, and people paid me a lot of money to coach them. Okay, so today I'm going to do something a little different, and you'll love it. Okay, so for example, I coached real estate agents and mortgage people. That was my focus, but I can coach anybody, right? So we would start off with this. How much money do you want to make? Okay. Now I'm going to just do this for you. And if you want to take notes, take notes. But I'm just going to break it down for you. Okay. Let me get a piece of paper so that I can be on one accord with you. Okay. So, can one of my scribes write it in the chat? Okay. So, Pastor Jelmo, I want to make $100,000 and I'm a real estate agent. Okay. So let's start with there. The goal is how much? 100K. Put in the chat. 100K is the goal. Okay. Boom. Now, I'm going to show you the whole model of counting the cost as a business person. Okay. So I want to make $100,000. So that's the first line. Okay. What is your average transaction? What is your gross per average transaction? Let's say it is $5,000. So average transaction is $5,000, 5K. Okay. This is not hard. So how many deals must you have per year to get your goal? Okay. 20. 20. If you don't know, 20 times 5,000 is 100,000. Okay. So if I need 20 gold, 20 deals for the year, how many do I need to have per month? Let me give you the answer. 2. Now you're going to say, Pastor, 2 would mean 24. I agree. 2 would mean 24. But what are you doing, Pastor? I'm saying some of the deals are not going to come through. See, I know business. Not everything you do works for you. And in real estate, just for an example, in real estate, some people don't get financed. Some inspections don't get passed. Some things pop up, whereas the deal didn't go through. You did everything you're supposed to, but the deal just didn't go through. So you cannot estimate the exact number. You have to build in some grace that if something does not work out, you still hit your goal. Okay. So you need 2 a month. So that means you need 2 a month. That means how many deals do you need per biweekly? I need 1 deal every 2 weeks. Okay. I need 1 deal every 2 weeks. Okay. So it's half a deal. We can't do half deals. Okay. So just for math, you need every 2 weeks, you need to have a deal. Every 2 weeks, you need to have a deal. Now, from there, remember counting the costs. So what counting costs means you have to calculate. Okay, now from there, now you have to ask yourself is, here's the next question. How many appointments? Next question. How many appointments do I need to have to get 1 deal? Uh-oh. Here now we're talking. How many appointments do I need to have to get 1 deal? Now, if you are a lister, meaning that you list homes, it's a higher probability for you to be successful because once you list it, the whole market works for you. But if you're a buyer's agent, you have to drive people around. That's not a high dollar per hour activity. You do it because you have to do it, but it's not the best way to do business. But you have to do it in certain situations and circumstances. But I'm gonna talk on graduate, on elementary level. I'm not gonna get deeper than that, right? So, how many people do you need to be working with to get 1 deal? Now, I don't know your numbers for this, but let's call it 4. Let's call it 4. Because you don't know which one they're going to drop. Okay. So I need to be talking to at least 4 people to get 1 deal every 2 weeks. Okay. So then we have to ask ourselves, I like that. I like that. I like that. Okay. Now, again, this is how you qualify. Different situations for different people in reference to listings and buyer's agents. But I'm just for numbers 4. Okay. I need to be dealing with 4 people for 1 person, God willing, to close every. Now you have to keep this up. Now, to get to work with 4 people, how many people do I have to call or make contact with to get this? A good ratio is 1 per 12. So that means, let's round it up. I need to be talking to 50 people to get 4 people to close 1 deal. You see what I did? I need to be talking to 50 people, 50 leads, 50 prospects to get 4 appointments to have 1 fall. I know. Now, the next question is, how many people am I going to contact per day to get to 50? How many people am I going to contact per day to get to 50? Now, this is a question. How quickly do you want to get to 50? Because you can contact 1 person a day and it takes you 50 days. Or you can contact 50 people in 1 day. Now, here's a question you have to ask yourself. I can contact 1 person per day, and 50 days later, I've talked to 50 people. Or you can talk to 50 people in 1 day and get it done. Now, here is the question you need to ask yourself. How quickly do I want to be paid? Put in the chat. Put in the chat. How quickly do you want to get paid? I want to get paid every day, every day, every day, right? So, how quickly do you want to return on your investment? Determines the intensity by which you go after it. How quickly you want to get paid will determine how quickly you go after what you want to get. Here's what I've learned. There's 3 ways to get business. 3 ways to get business. Thank you, James. You answer the question daily. 3 ways to get business. Way number 1, you can wait on it. You can wait on it. You can wait. That's a way. You know, most business people, their business model is waiting for someone to call you. Or you can farm. It's a form of marketing where you put out flyers or advertising or TV, or that's farming. You're advertising. And number three, you go get it. Now let's talk about it. You could wait for it. You could farm for it, marketing, internet, or you can go get it. What do you think will get you fastest return on investment? Wait, farm, get. Wait, farm, get. Okay, let me break it down another way. I'm talking business today. That's why I said it's business. I'm touching the Bible, but it's mainly business because I have to get you to think. Who do you think eats quicker, a hunter or a farmer? Oh boy, I'm dropping lyrics today. Who do you think eats quicker, a hunter or a farmer? Kendrick, you right, brother. A hunter. A farmer has to get the field ready, got to sow seed, got to water it, got to fertilize it, and he has to wait for harvest time. A hunter got to eat today. So now you have to ask yourself the question, am I a hunter or a farmer? Now, I'm not against farmers. It has a role to play. But if you want to eat today, what you going to do? Now, I am challenging your thesis on business, meaning you will have to switch your mind from employee mode to CEO mode. An employee waits, a CEO attacks. Why? Because you have to. Now you have to ask yourself the question, am I an employee or a CEO in my mentality? I'm not talking about your current job. I'm talking about your mentality. Do you have the mentality of a CEO or do you have the mentality of an employee? Are you a hunter or are you a farmer? My whole goal is to change the way you think. Because until you think like a CEO, you're not going to make money like a CEO. If you think like an employee, you can get paid like an employee. Remember, Proverbs 23:7 says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Proverbs 23:7, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So you will make your money on the level you think. So you have to think different to make money different. Boy, I am talking to y'all today. Well, whew, you see how I broke the numbers down? 100K, average 5 per K. Now, if say Pastor, I don't make 5K per transaction. Okay, it's $50. Well, it's the same math. If you make $50 per transaction, $50 per transaction, how many transactions do you need to make to get to your 100K? Figure out that number. How many days you're going to work? How many customers you need? How many leads you need? Then from there, you figure out the math and then you build your model. Success is not an accident. Success is a strategy. And as you learn your strategy, you become more successful. So you have to figure out, how can I get to duplicatable and predictable income? The holy grail of business is duplicatable and predictable income. What is that? It's called a model. What is your business model? McDonald's has a model. Chick-fil-A has a model. And if you as an individual don't have a model for success, you will not be successful. Well, I'm gonna leave y'all alone today. I think I might have went too heavy today, but prayerfully, you got it. In this book that I am trying to drop on you right now, I'm getting your mind ready for business. Yes, I pray, but business. Because the challenge is many have a money problem, but it's not a money problem, it's a thinking problem. On the level you believe is the level you receive. So my goal is to help you get it. Now, I would listen to this again. I would send it to a friend who's in business because I'm dropping what I would coach. When I coach my business people, this is how I coach them. So I'm giving you free coaching lessons. You're not going to get this nowhere else. Anyway, I'm going to holler at y'all. Have a great day. See you when I see you. I love you. God bless. Let me say hi to my folk on the prayer line.
All participants are muted. All participants are unmuted.
God bless you all.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. Love you.
Good.
God bless you.
Thank you so much.
God bless you. God bless you. Please apply. I am giving you the secret sauce. Apply it. All right. Love y'all to life. God bless.